Well, it's a beautiful day in Jam Down, Jamaica. Sun a shine, but as I say, we have some windiness. Just like it's a beautiful day, but it's also a brand new day. Each human, every day is a brand new day for them also in health. But we found out that we are not renewing ourselves anymore. Why? Because the things that we do the day before does not generate life force and come over in this day that should be a new day. We want to reverse that. How can we do that? Make yesterday great by eating right and living spiritually, purify ourselves, cleansing ourselves. That's we can get motivation from this new day. That's when tomorrow come we can continue that trend. That's how it's supposed to be. Now, in reality, humans now found out majority of the waste in our body is inside our digestive system. For instance, when you eat one cooked meal, no matter what it is, one cooked meal, it actually pull more energy from you. And let's say that cooked meal full of starch and acid and meat. You cannot chew meat or enough of these foods to liquid, and the body actually run on liquid based meal. As an example, yes, it's beautiful. The wind is here. We love it. Yeah. As an example, if you eat a papaya, you're going to gain energy, also jackfruit. But if you use to a huge meal per day, a papaya and a jackfruit will make you feel hungry. And the body is programmed to heavy food that slug you, slush you and slug you. So you're not going to feel like you have something sufficient from a papaya and a jackfruit, which is the life force meal. Now, once the body gets used to that type of meal, it will sit well. And when it sits well, eventually within a couple months, the body starts energized because it's not pulling from you, it's adding to you. For instance, a piece of beef or a piece of pork go in the digestive system and produce parasites because you don't let it out fast. It stays inside the body for about 3 days, or maybe 2 days, or maybe a day. And each meal is supposed to come out within 2 to 3 hours of eating. That is the beautiful thing of fruit. Fruit goes inside there, and fruit come out back in 2 hours, an hour and a half. Cooked meal might take up to 3 days, or 2 days, or a day and a half. So you're losing the principle and the power of the digestive system. So if you clog up from today and you don't let out that waste today, it go over into the next day. So you cannot be renewed. The sunlight, each day the sunlight come out is a new day. Humans were supposed to be a new person each day because it's a new day. New things coming to being. There's a constant changes with life, but we are not changing. We are stagnated. Someone lied to us. So if we eat the fruits that is on the tree, I think this singer Marcia Griffith say, we will get our breakfast from the tree and surely we will never die. That's the reality. But we ain't eating from the fruit, from the tree no more. All of us have a pot. So we're eating secondary food. And that secondary food cannot renew cells, tissue, and any other thing in our body that's supposed to keep us surviving and living forever. It's simple, but not that simple. Because we've been trained not to look at simplicity as reality. It's too simple to be true. That's what they say. are too good to be true. So people are not dealing no more with goodness, they're dealing with badness. It's too good to be true, and yet it is good and it is truth. So we want to spend more time studying how to eat less and to get more life force out of our force and our power. Iron is the magnetic energy and also the spark plug of our body. So we're dealing with the circulatory system right there. Now, if you remember, when mama and papa copulate, a life force enter from the male to the female egg and fire up that egg. So there will be a creation now in the lab, what we call inside the uterus or the womb. But she has to produce a whole heap of blood, a maternal pool, to make sure that baby can form and shape in the image of the appearance. So we know that blood is of vital importance since it goes everywhere inside of your human constitution. But yet, the most important element are mineral. We don't utilize it that often. We eat more than our drink. So our body get big and huge and saggy, big belly. People weighing 500 pounds, 700 pounds, 1,000 pounds. People just eating, crave too much parasites, kill them out. Wormwood is a very good plant to begin the process of killing these parasitic agents. Quassia amargo is also another good plant to killing these parasitic agents. We call it bitterwood in Jamaica. So what we are saying is to let you know, if we want each day to be a renewed day, a new dawn, new things happening, just like in your technological field, every second there's a new device coming out to enhance the one before. Why are we, which is the first technological being, who creating these things from our wisdom and our knowledge? Why are we not, as our human self, being renewed, feeling light and good? Like I just wake up, I had nothing to eat, now it's after 10. All I drink is a 30 ml liquid of ISAP. What we call ISAP. You know that plant ISAP? That's all I had. When I wake up this morning, I had a 30 ml ISAP shot. And it helped to pull down that which we had the day before. Send us to the commode to pass out the waste. Keep the body renewed constant. We need these fiery formulas and products to put in constant, to cleanse, push out. That's the structure can run freely and you feel light and you feel nice and you feel good. Now, the receptors in the brain, because did you know that ISAP is a neurotonic? Anything that is not going on good up here, it begins to move it. And we need constant new neurons to enter in the central nervous system for it to function good. So when we look at the behavioral pattern of the human, we found out humans are not behaving well. They're killing each other, the cussing, the fighting, the lying, the stealing, the raping, setting trap, and doing all type of evil things to themselves and to other people. Why? Because there's too much parasites in the body. There's too much coal, we call mucus, and too much waste stuck inside of their digestive system. That is what is going on. How can we remove those things? We have to clean them out. That's when we can get renewed cells and tissue, growth. That's when we can have new information sent to us from the heavenly bodies. Our body have to be clean and pure for us to receive the spiritual vibration, energy, frequency. That's we can know what to do. As the Bible once say, our steps must be ordered. And we just going all our business by ourselves with no guidance. That is why I said we're run out, run wars and rumors of war, fighting for power. We should and can, as the great book said, be perfect as the Father who is in heaven. Rastafari say, man can rise to the summit, to the heights of angels. But the way we behave, 95% of it is what we put in. When you go to the bathroom to defecate, it ain't smelling too good, but you're alive. How can a human being have a foot and the foot is being rotten and the person is alive and a section of them body is rotting? Just look at that. People full of sores and fungus and lupus and psoriasis and acoperitis, sinusitis, allergies, rhinitis, meningitis, you name them, tuberculosis, human papilloma virus. All these things are spreading like wildfire. Our women are full of fibroid and polycystic ovarian syndrome issues and yeast infection, trichomonosis, vulvitis, vaginitis, chlamydia, HIV, syphilis, hernia, herpes, and all these different names of sickness. Where the hell them come from? Them don't look different from the food or give us the sickness, as if the other one give us or catch it from somebody else. Let's say you catch herpes from a man, I catch it from a woman. Them look the same way. Same damage to internal and external. All right. So we want to go inside the Constitution and begin to purge, begin to cleanse. That we can revitalize. That we can ascend to the good feeling. They call it serotonin, melatonin, GABA. Picking up those receptors, what them call it TRPV4, 3, 2, 1. Alarming the BRCA genes. That's we know when evil coming in. And we can alert the body. That's the immune system get function with its soldier, which is with his army. That is the purpose. But your immune system ain't functioning because the digestive system clog up with waste and plaque. We eat too much. We name too much. And the food take too long to digest. That is why we have fight with the health. That is why so much millions of doctors of your graduate per month or per year to help take care of them. So people now have to wake up to the reality and realize that they are their own demise. They themselves is pushing themselves into an early grave. They themselves is blocking out the spiritual energy and vibration and frequency. They ain't transmitting too much of a good energy or frequency. Everybody think everybody is the enemy to them, which in most cases that is the case because everybody live and eat and do the same thing. We want to be renewed and reclaim the life force that was given to us by our Creator. We want to put that inside of us and make sure say, we live up to it. The God in heaven, however, the habitable world of that force is, want us to be good as He is perfect. So we have to wake up and live and get our headspace in the right place. Take these plants. Cascara sagrada bark is a good bark. Virgin, wormwood, walnut, these are parasite killers. Sarsaparilla is a good blood plant. So right there you have cleansing and killing, purging, and you can get the blood to move. Vervine having fluorine, iron fluorine. That's a good plant to help cleanse the blood. Urtica dioica, what we call stinging nettle, is a good heart plant. Vervine is also a nervous plant. Stinging nettle also is a brain plant. So right there you have some beautiful plant. You can go ahead and get those things and starting to purge and renew yourself and eat more fruits, more than cooked food. Find them. Good food is everywhere. Bad food is more, but you can still find good food. You just have to search. Good food now come like fine gold. You won't just see it in a corner shop. You have to hunt for it. But if you mean yourself any good, that is why them say the fittest of the fittest shall survive. Because they know that you won't hunt for the food that is good. You're just going to grab the things right next beside you and say, get you. You have to understand how the demons work. They're working for you to evil you up. So you have to get serious. No more good food is just beside you. If you live in a tropical country, then you have a chance. If you live any of these first world country, it's a little bit more technical. So you have to wake up and live. Wake up and live. As Bob Marley once say, wake up and live. Life is one big road with a lot of signs. So when you're riding through the rut, don't complicate your mind. You have to go there and hunt for the things that you need to make your lineage, your bloodline, be pure and clean. Don't contaminate it too much. Too much wrong food leading the path of destruction. Because once your brain, your limbic system is being controlled by a different entity than you, you're in problems. Some people say people hope at them, people set up upon them, people do this to them. Sometime you would do it to yourself. I don't know. So our little contribution to society is to warn you. Start eating right. That's your mind can function and you can live right. Bless upon yourself and we will come again.